Welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to discuss the beautiful weekend of football, soccer, the Copa America. Messi did it. We're going to talk about Euro. Hey, the Azzurians did it. I have my main dude, Blessed, who's here. He's going to be chopping it up with me. We also sprinkle a little bit of Barcelona because what they're doing out there is atrocious. Messi still don't have a contract yet. Now, moving forward, starting tomorrow, as you guys know, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm going to be focusing a little more on Liverpool. Of course, I will talk about other teams. I'll have a panel who come in and we'll discuss what's going on. But as you guys know, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I will put quite a little bit of energy on Liverpool. So, guys, ready? Let's go. Hey, everybody, welcome to Crazy Bowl TV. I appreciate you again for joining us tonight. I have my main man tonight, and my boy Bless is in the house. What's up going on, Bless?
What's going on, Crazy Bowl?
Thank you so well. Good to see you.
A pleasure. A pleasure.
Man. I hope everybody's doing well at your front.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. No complaints. We are going on the up and up, and we are grateful.
Thank you. Anyway, so today we're going to jump on the festivities that happened over the weekend. We all know that there was Copa, there was Euro, and then we will finish it off with a few situations that's going on your side. In the Barcelona land, we want to know what's going on in Catalan.
Yeah.
So let's start with Copa. Your boy Messi, he did.
Yes.
He finally gave Argentina something. It's not the big one, but he got something. So please, let's talk about Messi.
But I must come in quickly.
Please.
When you begin to speak about what they call the greatest of all time, we must make sure that we're accurate. Now, people say he has not gotten anything, but I want you to go back to 2005.
That was Olympics.
Yes, but that is called international.
Right.
So we must be able to give credit where it's due. So Messi has gotten something for Argentina, just that people have a short memory.
Well, when people talk about giving something for your national team, we're talking about the top side,
But you must give credit. The man carried them in the Olympics.
Right.
And the man has carried them yet again.
Facts.
A win is a win, Crazy Bowl.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
Let us congratulate him. I have the memory of an elephant, so I cannot forget 2005. The man has given Argentina, but they wanted more. He said, okay, here's Copa, and we congratulate him. No. This does not make him a goat. He's been a goat. This just settles some nerves.
No, I don't. Okay, let's say this. When it comes to the GOAT, I believe we could sit here and talk till Judgment Day. Personally,
if you make it to Judgment Day.
If you make it to Judgment Day, First of all, we need to be thankful with everything that go on last year and that, we are in good health. But the man is great. That one nobody could ever take away from.
Thank you very much.
To me, you know where my allegiance is.
Yes.
And that's El Dios himself.
Messi himself. I know where you are.
No, it's not Messi, but El Dios.
You are called an underground appreciator. So we know.
People who knows El Dios know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course, that's Messi, but moving on.
But I'm talking about Maradona, I think everything worked very well because, the man ascended to the other realm. And Messi wins it for Argentina. So I think it's something that is good for Argentina. And I think it's good for Messi. But the one person I want to congratulate on that team is the coach.
Absolutely.
Because this coach has done something that all the other coach before him could not do with much better players.
That's right.
And what he did with Messi is what I've been telling people for a long time. I even think Barcelona, if he does stay, should have been using Messi the same way this coach used Messi.
You're right, but not if he is staying, Quasibold.
No, we will get there. We will get there because what you guys are doing to Messi, it's very, very embarrassing.
He's staying.
We will get there. But the coach,
Yeah.
what he did was, he didn't care what Messi did. He told him, you just stay over there. I want you to keep their defense honest, right? Keep their defense honest because anytime you get the ball, magic happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let everybody else do the work. And that's exactly what happened. Yes, Messi in the final, he was walking around. There was like 80 minutes where he didn't even touch the ball. But then when he touched the ball,
yeah.
But when he touched the ball, but still, every defender was like, yeah, the guy is walking around strolling the park. But yet, if he touched the ball, we are in trouble. Hence the reason why the goal came in.
Indeed.
See what I mean?
Indeed.
So when people needs to talk a little bit more about the coach because Otamendi is a bison. City kicked him out. But the man, look what the man did. Please go ahead.
Otamendi is a bull. That is a pit bull that you put in the back to finish off everything. Otamendi is an unspoken hero.
Right.
But going back to the coach, and you've analyzed him well as the coach that you are.
Thank you so well.
I think you are very correct because the coach, with an average team,
very much so,
managed to best utilize Messi. So it shows your acumen as a coach. And
thank you. Well,
congratulate him.
I mean, the whole time I always said, Messi is getting to a point where Messi can't do Messi things anymore.
That's right.
You see what I mean? It's either you put him in a position where he is the best player on the team, where when he gets the ball, he does magic.
That's right. Closer to the goal.
Closer to the goal.
That's right.
You build a team around everybody, and Messi is the best player on the team. Right? But those days of building the team around Messi is his younger years. You can't do that because otherwise he can play forward and they're going to have 5 guys on him. He goes to the midfield, they're going to crowd. He goes to he can't do anything, but we have to congratulate the coach. He did very well. Now, let's discuss these people called Brazil. How are you going to have the best team? I know we don't play the game on paper. They had the best team on paper.
Correct.
The game was on their background.
Yes.
Personally, I think they should have never played the Copa because of the situations that we are in, because it was very, very apparent on their side. But they played anyway. We appreciate it, helps us.
Absolutely.
Please talk to me how they lost.
Brazil, before I move on to Brazil, let me go back to this issue of Messi because we must settle it.
Yes, please.
Now that the naysayers who kept on saying international, he's given it.
Yeah.
So let us settle it here and now.
Yeah.
This does not mean that he wasn't, but this confirms that he's the greatest of all time. Now, let's go on to Brazil.
Okay.
Let's go to Brazil.
Now go to Brazil. Remember, he hasn't won a World Cup yet. He hasn't won a World Cup yet, but please go
now
to
it's
Brazil.
The World Cup. When he wins the World Cup, you say if he makes it to heaven.
No, he wins the World Cup, I throw my hands.
Now you see. All right, Brazil.
Yes.
We must first understand that this Copa was not meant to be in Brazil. It was supposed to be in Argentina.
Right.
This is where it's supposed to be held. But Argentina is dealing with this virus. And so they said, let's move it to Brazil. Now, for Brazil to have been at home, not only at home, but at the Maracanã, the Mecca, and to lose the way they did. And when I say they did, it was these folks were in Hollywood. Anytime you touched them, they were diving. And I mean, the king of diving.
I'll talk to him about.
This is why they lost, because they went there to act and to be in a movie, that the atmosphere of the Maracanã would scare the Albiceleste. But this was Messi's time, as you rightfully said. Maradona transition.
So they were playing for a bigger purpose.
Yes, this one had to happen. So the fear and the grandiose area of Maracanã didn't diminish Messi. It actually motivated them. So Brazil lost because they were not ready, mindfully, they were not prepared.
Right.
But Argentina grew into the tournament.
And that's what I wanted to hit on, because what happened to Argentina is the opposite effect of what happened to Brazil.
There you go.
Brazil started off, I think the first two games, they were good. I think they scored, they were fire. And then all of a sudden, they could only score one goal.
They ran out of gas.
Gabriel was playing Kung Fu. Cut somebody's head off. I don't know what the man is doing. What are you doing?
They should have put him in jail.
The man should have known the team. You know, and this is what I'm going to say. Neymar hasn't reached the Neymar potential.
No, he was overhyped, unfortunately.
The Neymar potential was never reached. Right now, he's just a social media player.
That's it. They call him TikTok.
You know, TikTok player. He's famous just for being famous.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why I'm saying Mbappe needs to leave Paris Saint-Germain.
That's another one that has wasted himself.
And he needs to be careful.
Yeah.
Mbappe needs to be careful. He's 22.
Yeah.
Neymar is 28.
Yes.
You know, Neymar.
Mbappe has time.
Mbappe has time. But he needs to make, I think this summer is very crucial for him to make the right decision. But we'll get there one day.
Absolutely.
Neymar is becoming like Balotelli.
And you know, we don't talk about Balotelli anymore, unfortunately.
However, a few video past, I made even in my last video, I made a comment saying, Pogba is the same boat as Neymar, right? But I said Balotelli has a better club career than Pogba. When I said that, people think about it as like, what do you know, they were like, are you serious? The first thing they think about is Pogba won a World Cup. Pogba won a World Cup with a national team.
Yes.
So I'll repeat what I said again. Balotelli has a better club career than Pogba. So let's break it down. Balotelli has won the Champions League.
That he has.
And he wasn't just a bit part player. He played because Mourinho played him.
That's where his name grew.
That's why his name grew.
Yes.
Also, Balotelli has won the Serie A 3 times. One of them was a treble.
Indeed, with Mourinho.
With Mourinho.
Yes.
Balotelli has won the EPL.
With City.
Okay. Tell me what Pogba has won.
Well, I mean, Pogba is, he had the Serie A with Juve. And in England, he has struggled and huffed and puffed.
Europa.
Yeah, so club-wise, you're right. No question.
And that's
but
where
if your judgment is on the World Cup, then those that don't understand the game, its entirety. I think Pogba has won better, but you're right.
Yes.
The club is where you grind.
Right.
And Balotelli has won more. However,
and he hasn't played since.
Balotelli is playing somewhere in Qatar
and
or
still
something.
He has a better career than Pogba. That's what I say people need to look at. And that's the same thing that's happened with Neymar. Neymar, yes, you won the Champions League.
Yes.
With Messi. So it's not yours. It's Messi.
Yes,
you know?
yeah, of course.
You went to PSG to take them to the promised land.
Struggled.
No, you saw Canaan, but your legs never touched the ground.
You could not reach like Moses.
Moses was on the mountain.
Told you can look, but you will not reach.
See what I mean? So with Neymar, I'm believing that he has, to me, he got 1 year to show Neymar. Otherwise, it's over.
Here's the truth. He messed up by leaving Barcelona.
I agree.
He should never have.
Should have stayed.
The rest is history. He's messed up and he's just going to be a TikTok fellow.
That's all he is. Anyway, let's jump on to what happened today, the Euro 2020.
Yes.
What do you think about the England team? Let's break it down by team. England.
I mean, you know, they kept speaking of it's coming home. I was wondering what they were referring to when they were saying it's coming home.
I thought they learned their lesson.
Coming home?
I thought they learned their lesson.
You know, I thought they were saying the final is coming home to Wembley, which they were correct. True. But I didn't know they thought they were going to actually lift the silver. That one is not through talking. You must show on the pitch. And the Italiano, you know how they do it. They grind.
They grind.
They work. They have 2 pit bulls in the back.
Chiellini is a beast.
He's called a beast.
He's a beast.
He locked everything. So England was overcome by the hype, and the occasion got to them.
Yes.
it got to them.
Yes.
That whole hype of it coming home, you know, sometimes you think you've already arrived
much.
when you still have a journey.
It's too much.
Yeah, you saw in the penalties. I mean, how do you 3 in a row miss? It's called the occasion.
And the fact
his
that
story was riding on these boys. It overtook them, and it shows that Italy has won more international, so they know how to
win. They know how to win.
England doesn't.
No, they didn't have anybody in there.
No,
all of them were green.
Absolutely.
Chiellini, I think, has won.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but
Bonucci is a fellow that has gone from club to club winning.
And coming back to Juve.
Solid as a rock.
So he's a winner already.
Yes.
You know?
It's a winning mentality.
It's a winning mentality. It has to do with winning
mentality. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing with England, this is what if I had, I wanted England to win, it was because of the coach. Here again, we go with the coaches. Southgate. Did a great job.
Yeah.
Right? One thing I love what Southgate did is he gave the middle finger to the whole England population and especially to the England media, the English media, by telling them, I'm going to do it the way I want it.
Clever.
I did it the way I want it. And I made you to the final.
Right.
You know, that is the only reason why I wanted Southgate to win, so that the English media and the English press and the English fans, who to me are like Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
And when they win one game, they think they're going to win everything.
Yeah.
And he did it in a way where now, even if you hate on him, go ahead, because he lost one game. Right. But guess what? He have taken you to a place where you haven't been since 1960, what?
It's in the 60s.
In the 60s.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And he knew how to play the players. Remember, Grealish and Sancho supposed to be the hype players, and he benched them almost the entire tournament.
Rashford in the final, bench. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
He made a mistake in the later substitution.
Yes.
But benching him is the way to go.
No, he did the right thing. By benching all of those hype players, because then he knew they were distraction.
Right.
I will only bring you to do a work. Grealish, he brought him to do a work against, wasn't Ukraine, was it Denmark, right?
It should have been Denmark.
Yeah, he brought him to do a work. They scored 2-1, send him back to the bench.
And benched him.
And then bench him.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So that's why I want to give recognition to Southgate. I think he did very well. At the end, like you said,
I want to agree.
I believe, and I agree with what you said. At the end, the substitution, it makes sense if you win, but it didn't make sense.
You see, the thing is, again, a winning mentality, experience.
Right.
His substitutions exposed Southgate that is still wet behind the ear.
True.
Mancini, however,
he's a winner.
Through the tunnel, knew how to set up his team, even to the penalty kicks.
Yes.
Southgate had a knee-jerk reaction at the end and put in youngsters whose feet were still cold. Yes. You cannot put a Rashford, you cannot put a Sancho, and a young fellow who's 18 at the end of a game when you're looking at, you can't. That's too big of an occasion.
I would have Henderson try.
Yes, but here's the thing, he should have, and we must blame people like, what's this fellow for City? Sterling.
Sterling, yes.
These are the people who should have stepped up to say, I'm going to take the PKs. That's where leadership comes in. Instead of pushing Rashford and these people who just came in, you can't.
Sterling, why are you allowing Saka?
A small kid like that, you know? But it shows that winning mindset is not.
They don't have it yet.
You saw Bonucci when he went for the penalty.
I want this. The guy's experience. The ball right in the middle. He put it right in the middle.
That's how you do it. Proven.
Yes.
Tried and proven. He went in and gave it. So, I mean, for England, it is what it is. They say the struggle continues.
This is the furthest they've been, and they will ever be for a long, long time. I mean, calculate 1960, whatever to now. That'll be the next one, because next World Cup contenders are coming.
Absolutely. You saw how my boys did. You saw how my boys did.
Spain was waking up.
Yes, right.
Italy
On the next one, on the next one, we're going all the way.
Italy was playing well. Belgium are done. The
Yeah,
golden
you know,
generation now is
I was
bronze.
disappointed. I was
Very, very
with Belgium.
disappointed. France,
Yeah.
France, I want Zizou to take over. If Zizou takes over, it's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah, France, unfortunately, I think their best is come and gone. They have the golden generation, but they are not clicking well.
They're not clicking. And that, I think that's why that's the shot. They see, they take it lightly. They did that the same thing 4 years ago and lost to Portugal. Yes. They think that they could click at any time.
Because they are superstars.
They are so superstars.
That's exactly. Right. So unless, as you say, they change the coach or change the mentality,
they're not winning again.
France is just for excitement to the semis and they fall out.
Yeah, make Africa happy.
You see, and we're happy.
And we're happy.
But they must lift the car.
And Belgium, same thing. Now, let's talk about Italy. I mean, we mentioned a little bit, but you know, Chiellini and Bonucci, Insigne. And then I think was it Chiellini?
Chiesa. I mean, in fact, I've sent my agents to see if they can get him to Catalonia. That friend, boy is
you are broke. Stop that.
No, don't worry. It's the name that attracts.
Tax collectors are going to, bill collectors going to come for you guys. You can't keep buying people when you don't have money. You don't have credit anymore.
Chiesa is the future.
I saw a place where somebody said Liverpool was looking at him. I'm like, who's this?
So, that's fine. Liverpool is always looking.
But
you
today,
can window shop all you want.
No, he's a club player. This is how club want his players.
Yes,
hard working.
Let Liverpool window shop. You're like Arsenal. You're always window shopping.
This guy's a
you're always here looking, and we come and we take them away.
Yeah, Coutinho, right?
No, forget Coutinho. Coutinho, in fact, we are going to imprison him.
No, we're going to get there. Don't worry.
That man swindled as well, huh? Coutinho is a criminal.
No, Liverpool, we know how to do business. I told you some years ago, you built me a stadium, and you did 150 million.
In fact, we still owe you.
Yes,
10 more games and we give you 20 mil.
I need my money. This guy said he wants Chiesa.
Coutinho, we are sending him to The Hague. This man is a criminal.
Sure. No, but Italy did very well. And Mancini, it's because at the beginning of the tournament, all people said if they click, they're going to do well. But they didn't have superstars. Besides their two center backs, their best players were the two center backs.
That's right. And the young fellow, Donnarumma. I mean, Donnarumma, this tournament has been about coaches and the goalkeeper. Same thing with the Copa. It was coaches and goalkeepers.
Martinez is I don't know why Arsenal were thinking.
He's a beast.
I don't know where Arsenal was thinking, but
in fact, you know, we're looking for a goalkeeper. So perhaps Messi can just come with him for free.
Spinazzola was supposed to be Italy's best player, and he got injured.
Yeah. Yes.
And then Insigne stepped up. And then Chiesa just showed up from nowhere. The thing that I like about Italy is this is not our grandfather's Italy. Right. Normally, Italy will sit back and hit you with a ferocious and hit you with a ferocious counter-attack.
Right.
This time, Mancini had them pressing from the top. Look what they did to Belgium.
Right.
Lukaku did not make a move because Chiellini and Bonucci is like, sit right here, you're not going anywhere, boy.
He had Lukaku's number from the beginning.
And everybody thought he was going to bully them.
And Lukaku is a beast.
And he's a monster.
And for him to have been stopped, it's credit to Bonucci and Chiellini.
I mean, look what Chiellini did to Saka.
My friend. Sit here next to me.
Where are you going? The game is almost over. Where are you going? This guy rushing.
Yeah. I mean, he mishandled Sterling and then they left him everywhere.
And that's what I believe Southgate was wet behind the years.
Yes.
You had Sterling way too far back. And you had, even when Saka came in, he was way too far back.
Yeah, you can't
hit the counter attack with them. No, they're slow, but they'll catch up.
Yeah.
And I believe it's time they were Southgate. If he wants to win something, he needs to learn how to bench Kane.
He must. You know,
he has to learn how to bench him.
These untouchables are your cancers.
No. They are your
Kane
cancers.
must sit down.
Must sit down.
Absolutely.
And personally, if he should have sat Kane and brought Rashford and put Rashford through the left. That pace. And now everybody who gets the ball, they're going.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But anyway, you know, congratulations to Italy. They did very well, the Azzuris. England, they
showed it from the beginning that they meant business.
Yes, they were not playing.
They went through the Spanish motorcade. We knew they were going all the way.
Oh, they were not playing. That was a good game.
Because you know, in the semis, we sat them down and said, take notes, and we schooled them. But this is not about schoolwork and homework. It's about putting the ball in the net.
Yes.
And Italy maximize. That's how it goes.
They did so well. It's amazing. And they don't, like I said, no superstar that you could. The coach is even more is more famous than anybody on the team, with the exception of Chiellini and Bonucci. You know.
Absolutely.
But anyway, let's wind this thing down and let's talk about your boys, Barcelona. What's going on with Barcelona?
Yes.
You know, I'm so disgusted how this was your word. He's the GOAT.
Not mine. I'm just a reporter.
No, you said he's the GOAT. But I'm just saying, you guys, I'm disgusted at how you guys are treating a GOAT like Messi.
You know,
it's been what? Let me see. It's been almost 2 weeks. The man is on unemployment line collecting checks from unemployment. Every week the man goes. What is going on? Has a player like Messi doesn't have a team?
Well, let me first and foremost move this thing aside like Penaldo did. I am not promoting this. Allow me to move this
aside, please.
Okay. So now,
yes.
First and foremost, I must appreciate your disgust because no player like the GOAT should be on SSI line. He should not be unemployed. But it goes to show that the previous regime, we must report them to the Hague because they were corrupt beyond corrupt. So now, what has happened is, because of the debt we are in, we were unable. In fact, I must say, as of yesterday, La Liga, I said it's okay for the man to register because Messi is La Liga. Not only Barcelona is La Liga. But case in point is that the previous regime mishandled the finances and it put us in a place where it was unpalatable. We could not run a football squad with the wages we have. We would end up being put on administrative and being bankrupt. That's why the man is on SSI.
Now, you have to understand, this is not just from the previous regime. This has been going on back.
Not until the height of it with the previous regime.
Well, previous regime. And you voted him twice.
Yes, but because we won a treble. In 2015, we put him back because we had just hit a treble.
Okay.
Not knowing the man was working with criminals.
But you guys have embarrassed Messi. Messi has not paid his taxes. I mean, what is going on? The man is unemployed.
But you must give it to Messi because for his love of Barcelona. If he did not love Barcelona, 2 weeks is a long time for someone like him to be unemployed.
I'm just saying, if City,
they can't.
I'll tell you how.
They can't.
I'll tell you how.
Here's why before you even make a mistake.
Okay.
Pep Guardiola is the #1 fan of Barcelona.
Right.
And he has said he will never take Messi away from Barcelona. That's why that will not happen.
Pep
forget City.
Pep said, I don't have money to buy for a striker, but he's looking at it.
Pep said, I want Messi to finish his career where? In Barcelona.
Until Messi say, I want to leave.
He can't. He can't go to Man City. Pep will not. You know, Messi doesn't want to leave Barcelona. He will never get the treatment he has in Barcelona. He never will.
He comes to Liverpool, they will worship him.
Yes, but what does it gain a man to win the world but lose his soul? His soul is Barcelona.
No, that soul is over. He has done what he can do
That's
for
why
Barcelona.
he's a free agent for 2 weeks.
2
and
weeks?
He's going to sign for Barcelona.
No, he
in
was at
fact,
Copa.
he's a new player.
He's at Copa. Now he's done.
He's done with Copa. He is
coming.
signing as we speak. Watch this space. He's signing back to Barcelona. Why do you think Kun Agüero went to Barcelona?
Because just to know that Messi's leaving.
Home. No, he said, I'm staying home.
No, I mean,
the GOAT is staying in Catalonia.
Let's look at some salaries. Huh?
I beg you.
Out of all these weekly salaries,
yeah,
the only person who deserves his salary is Messi.
Thank you very much.
Which is 1.3. I don't know how he's making 1.3 million. If I run it up, it's 1.4 million. Wow.
If you only can,
and nobody knew this. Nobody knew this. Everybody thought the guy was in the 500s.
No, come on. How can the GOAT make 500? Like Neymar and this. The GOAT must be in a league of his own. Rightfully so. In fact, we should be paying him 20 mil.
No, I agree.
Taking 1.4 is him giving us charity. So it's fine. It's
1.4 a week, not for the whole year.
That's no, it's all right. It's all right. He's a GOAT.
Now, Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah.
881,000.
As I said, we have sent him to The Hague.
Yeah. Cognac.
Yeah.
180.
No. He's not. No. Pjanic is at 480. Not 180, my friend. 480K.
No, I think what's the name is Dion is at 400.
Pjanic is 400 and something thousand.
I guess Barcelona. This my news. My. I need to check with my.
You are talking to the encyclopedia.
No, I know. That's why I brought you here.
It's Messi. It's Griezmann. It's Coutinho and Pjanic. And then you come to a 200. It's the Mtitis. I mean, Mtiti hasn't played a game in 2 years.
Why do you think he doesn't want to leave?
Well, he's leaving now.
No, he leave for free. Then you keep the 200.
Well, I mean, Mtiti has finally agreed that he's going to go because this man has swindled us. Well, Marseille maybe. There's a Russian team that wants him. But he wants to sit like Gareth Bale and collect 280K.
Usman, 230.
I mean, Usman is another one. He's a virus.
We
should have sold Usman before the Euros. Now we must keep him. And now we are planning to sacrifice Griezmann. And Griezmann is the man we must keep. He must
who's going to pay the 880,000?
No. Griezmann is going to get his salary halved. Because Messi has halved his salary, right?
Messi's at 1.4.
Yeah, he's taking a 50% pay cut.
So he's going to be at 700.
Yes. Griezmann is going to have to take more than 50 for him to stay. Otherwise, he's going back to Atletico.
No, I'm looking at this.
Laporta is very clever. Laporta said, let me talk to the GOAT. The moment the GOAT says, I'll take 50, everyone has no choice. That's why Piqué went quickly running, saying, no, my friends, I'll take less than 100,000.
Piqué has been collecting a lot.
Yeah, but he's dropped everything. He's now less than 100K a week.
Okay. But see him, I don't even know why he's playing. Why don't you guys just sit him somewhere?
Well, Piqué is an institution. You know, you need those experience, which is what Italy showed Europe.
Now sit on the bench.
England. You need experience. Yeah, you can sit on the bench and let Garcia take over slowly. And let Piqué play in the Clasico.
I mean, Ansu Fati should be the GOAT.
Ansu Fati should go up, but slowly. More smalls. You cannot rush.
But I think this is the reason why Barcelona is struggling, right? The salary is way too high. You don't have money.
It's unsustainable.
It's unsustainable. Right. You bankrupt. You have to go get the loan just to pay salaries, not even to buy players.
Not even to buy players. Well, luckily, I mean, the name gave us 500 million. So we are, as the youngsters call it, we are balling as we speak. Out of control. And
I'm just saying. Barcelona, right? I don't even know why you guys are looking at players. That's why you are looking at free agents. You know,
yes, that's all we can do. I mean, but the name is still attractive.
No, the name is always going to be attractive until you get relegated.
We'll get it together. We'll get it together. Fear not.
Personally, I would have said let Messi go.
This guy, you see now, of course you are Liverpool.
No,
that's why you can afford to say such things. How can you say let an institution go? You might as well close shop.
And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why.
No, you can't do that.
Let me tell you why. And this is why.
No, it's impossible. You cannot let Messi
go. Has done what he can do for Barca.
He's
actually even built you guys a new stadium.
Yeah.
You know, he's increasing Nou Camp. Now look at this. Look at my idea. Pep, and this is where I was even talking to people when they use that word, what they call it, generational talent. I get very offended because generational talent should not be given to just anybody. Just because somebody could use both feet does not mean they're generation talent. You know, Lallana could use both feet. You know what I'm saying?
No. Don't bring Lallana into that topic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But look at what Pep did. Pep took a biggest gamble of all time, not just on the field, but commercially. Look at the names he kicked out that team.
Of course.
Eto'o.
Yes.
Henry.
Of course.
Ronaldinho. Gaucho himself.
Dinho.
Himself.
Yeah.
And then eventually Ibra.
Yes.
You see what I mean? And he told the board, put the team on Messi's little shoulders. You know what I mean? And that worked perfectly. But right now it's time for Barca to rebuild.
And do what? Don't make that mistake. And chase who away? No,
some people got to go. I don't know. The GOAT staying is bankrupt.
The GOAT cannot go. Your analysis is accurate to the point of saying the GOAT must leave. The GOAT cannot leave. The reason Pep came in and said Dinho go, Eto'o go, is because Dinho had become a virus.
Yeah.
Dinho was clubbing and partying every weekend. So in order to clean the environment, he had to chase him out. But also, he had Messi ready. Messi was ready to step in. Now, if you take Messi away, no one can fill those shoes now.
No, nobody could ever fill those shoes, regardless.
So Messi cannot leave. But you're right. The surrounding players, yes, those can go. No problem. But the GOAT...
But the GOAT, how many years does the GOAT has?
The GOAT has at least 5. He can play till he's 40. And he'll still be the best yet. He's 34. Look at what he's done. At 34. He's collected best player, the top goal scorer. He's won the Copa America. He picked up another Pichichi. Most assists. And is a forward. You see, the older he gets, what does he do? He slowly goes back midfield. Sooner or later, he'll be in the goals. When he's 45 to 50, he'll be a goalkeeper.
No,
he'll still be a GOAT.
I'm just saying to Barca this because they did that mistake before.
Yeah.
Where they kept players way too long past their prime, and it took them almost 10 years to recover.
True.
You know, that's when Rajkat came in and then rebuilt with Eto'o, Dinho years. But if you I think many teams outside of England must rebuild.
Oh, yeah. Juventus needs to rebuild. Bayern needs to rebuild. We need to rebuild. Barca. Madrid must rebuild.
Let's talk about them.
Yes, so we're all rebuilding.
No, I mean, right now everybody's broke because of this pandemic.
Yes.
But especially it's hitting the Spaniards team more than anybody else. I don't know why. And I believe it's because of the salary and the players that they acquired.
That is true.
You know, because Madrid is having the same issues as Barca.
If not worse than
even worse to me, I think it's worse.
Madrid controls the media, so the narrative comes out as though we're in a worse position than them.
Lopez, I was named Perez is a gangster.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's a gangster. But because right now, that's why Mbappe can't go to Madrid this year.
They've been wanting Mbappe since 2 years ago. They could not afford him.
They can afford him.
They are broke beyond.
They are broke.
Means. Yeah.
Now, what do you think Madrid is going to do this summer?
Well, Madrid made a mistake by letting Zinedine go. Zinedine was the attraction for players of serious caliber.
Right.
Now you let him go, you let Ramos go, you take away that attraction.
Yes.
So now Madrid just has to hope and wish that Mbappe says, I'm fed up with PSG.
Yes.
I messed up during the Euro. The French people are unhappy with me. So I want to leave. Therefore, I'm willing to take a pay cut and I'm willing to forego any of these other things you put on top of trying to recruit me and bonuses. And then Madrid can afford him. Otherwise, Madrid is stuck. They are broke. in the same boat as we are. They brought Ancelotti. I mean, Ancelotti's been there how many times?
A long time.
So his MO is already known. He cannot attract players. If Madrid was clever, they should have kept Zizou up until right before the beginning of the season so he can attract all these people.
And then
Pogba would have said, I want to go to Madrid if Zizou was there. Mbappe would have gone. But now you bring Ancelotti, things are not known where they are going. No one wants to go. In fact, I think Liverpool may be the first in line to get Mbappe if Mbappe decides to leave.
And personally, if Mbappe is smart, he will go to Liverpool or City. And I'll tell you why.
Right.
Because Mbappe is not a finished article yet.
No, he's not.
As a matter of fact, let me give you a little quiz. What's the difference between Mbappe and Rashford in the final third?
Mbappe and Rashford in the final third?
Yeah.
They both choke. They both choke in the final third.
Killing butts.
But they choke. It's the same move every time.
Every single time. Killing butts, right?
That's it.
Messi had the chance to work with Pep. Pep got him ready.
Right.
Cristiano, Ferguson got him ready.
Right.
You see? Drogba, Mourinho. And we could keep going on.
For days.
Mbappe has not gotten a coach, not a manager, a coach who has said, dude, sit down and look how you playing the game. You're relying only on pace. You're relying only on talent. It's not going to take you anywhere. And we saw that in this Euro.
You speak so wisely because you differentiate between a manager and a coach. You speak like the coach you are because Mbappe needs a coach, not a coach.
Yes.
And all he's had that what do we call poisonous snakes group, PSG, is managers. And they're not helping him. Yeah, they cannot help him.
They cannot help him. And nobody, I mean, if Tuchel had gone his way, he would have been another right person for him.
And
right?
the key word is if.
But they didn't let him. They said, no, you just have to manage these superstars and then win us a Champions League. Look at what he goes to see. He goes to Chelsea and he wins. And he coaches and he wins.
There you go.
You know?
Now, Poisonous Snakes group is looking, saying, now we left Tuchel to go. Now he's one. It's a
Thiago Silva too. You know?
Can you imagine?
Now, if Mbappe is smart, go to Liverpool. You have Klopp who's going to sit you down and be like, hey, my friend, no, we don't do this yet. Are you ready to win? Because when you turn 25, it's
either you're there or you're not.
There you're not.
Yeah.
You know?
So he still has time. If he can get a coach, by 25, he can start looking really to get into the level of the Penaldos.
Exactly. And say, okay.
And you can never get to the GOAT's level. You can get to Penaldo's level, not to the GOAT. But you're right.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You can't get to Penaldo's level if you still can score.
You're right. Without a coach.
Without a coach. Remember, Ferguson had to coach Ronaldo. That's why he kicked Ruud van Nistelrooy out.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So you have to have a coach who's going to calm you down, bring you down to earth and say, listen, this is how you do it.
I am in charge.
I'm in charge. You listen.
That's right.
And I believe he knows it. And
he does.
I believe he knows it. And he wished, like you say, Zizou had stayed. Zizou would have been the man who would have been like, okay, hey, karma.
And he would have gone.
And he would have listened.
Yeah.
Because Zizou has gotten everything, right?
Absolutely.
Right now, he needs to go to Liverpool. You go to Liverpool, Klopp is going to make you better. He's going to make you play well. He's going to bring all your game out like he did with Mane and Salah.
I think for his career, the first team he should go to is Barcelona. But if he cannot come to us, he can go to Liverpool. That's okay.
He comes to Barcelona, we have to break the whole structure down because you can't afford him.
No, remember, he's coming for rehabilitation. He starts at the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom.
Yeah. No. He's coming to be intervened on, so he begins at the bottom.
No, but right now, you see, he's with Nike. And guess who is with Nike now?
You've just graduated.
Thank you so well. And look, he and LeBron are very good friends. And guess who LeBron is? Who's the owner of Liverpool?
I
King
see
James himself.
Shares.
But
so hopefully you can get him then.
Because I don't think the kid likes it's all about money for him.
No, it's all about money for all these footballers.
I agree. But if he wants more money, he just stays where he's at because they have more money than anybody else. True. But him, I think he's learning that I need legacy.
He needs those Ballon d'Ors.
He knows those Ballon d'Ors.
Yes.
You know, you need to take a team and win something.
That's right.
You know, not just go to a final and lose and think you've done it.
True.
You know?
True.
So,
well, hopefully Liverpool get him. I think
I think we have him.
Good.
Now it's funny thing because every time you bring Liverpool, everybody start laughing. Now you see ESPN saying, "Oh, Liverpool is circling."
Yeah.
You know,
I think Liverpool has a case. Liverpool has a case. I mean, you guys are Champions League winners, so
we
no
go
one
there
can,
for fun. We go there for
no
fun.
one can overlook you now. I mean, you've won it, so you're amongst the Barcelona.
We there. You know, right now Barcelona is below us. You know, I mean,
no, that's impossible.
I know. See, we haven't talked since what happened to Anfield 2 years ago.
No. I mean, every now and again things happen. You must go up and down. That is life.
No, I know it's PTSD, but I don't want to bring. I know I do not. You know, you remember I was a therapist. I can't bring that depression back to you.
I know. I must congratulate you for that win, but do not get too excited because we are back to the top.
Don't forget what?
I mean, what did you do last year? What happened last year? What did Liverpool do?
No, we didn't do anything. I'm not going to make excuses that we had injuries.
Thank you very much.
But guess what? Everybody's back now.
Like I said, yes, it's like this. It's up and down. So
last year we could have won the league, but
no, coulda, woulda, come on, I beg you.
Injuries. We had the worst injuries of all times, but
that is what we call football.
Yes,
it's up and down. So when you hit us 4, such is life.
No, but you had everybody. Remember, we didn't have 2 of our best players.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, up and down, but we are back.
No, we're back. We shall see you guys again. But anyway, my man, Bless, thank you so much for coming to Kwesi Bold and gracing us with your presence. We're going to be trying to get you out here as much as possible. But before we get out of here, people, let me move my mic on the side.
I beg you.
I beg you. This is the thread that I'm wearing, you know, sent by yours truly,
thank you,
the CEO himself. And it's the, actually, I'll let you do the honors and introduce people where they could find these beautiful things. You know what I mean?
I thank you. I must thank you the most, Kwesi Bold TV. It is a singular honor for me to be on your platform.
Oh, thank you so well. Thank you so well.
I am sure the best is yet to come, but I must commend you. What you have on there makes you look brighter.
No, thank you.
I must say, those that are interested, what Mr. Kwesi Bold has is a movement that is your one-stop shop for everything: clothing, fashion, design, apparel. We are there. We promise nothing but quality, positivity, and the quality. Tell them, Kwesi Bold, doesn't that thing just sit on you nicely?
It's sitting very nicely.
And the message is not religious. The message is about whatever you believe.
Know it,
and you shall be unstoppable.
Thank you.
You can find that at kgbuapparel.com. kgbuapparel.com. I thank you, Kwesi Bold TV, for the honor.
Thank you so much for coming. We need to do this often. I mean, the season is starting in 3 weeks.
Yes.
So we're gonna be congregating more often.
At will.
You know, we need to I think you need to come back, and I will bring some more Barcelona fans so that you guys dissect this disgusting, the reason why the GOAT, according to you people,
is
unemployed. It's
well,
I mean, when was Michael Jordan unemployed?
Well, Jordan is unemployed now.
I mean,
it has caught up to him. He's unemployed. You are either unemployed, coming out of unemployment, or getting in. So the man is unemployed. Don't worry. By the time we gather again,
yes,
he'll be employed.
The man is collecting my taxes. This is not right. The man didn't even pay his taxes. He's collecting my taxes on unemployment.
You know, such is life. But I must thank you again.
No, thank you for coming. And also tell them where they could hit you on your socials.
Yes, the social, the handle, as the young fellows would say, is KGBU Apparel across all social networks. Instagram, KGBU Apparel, Twitter, KGBU Apparel, Facebook, KGBU Apparel. And well, we're not TikToking yet, but we must TikTok. But it will be the same handle. I thank you for your support, Kwesi Bold. Thank you for the platform. I look forward to coming back once more.
Thank you so well. Hey, everybody, please share, subscribe, like, we need it. I told you we need 30 subscribes. All right. Only 30 subs. That's all we asking. Nothing more, nothing less for now. All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Blessed. Thank you so much. Quincy Bowl TV, Archie. Peace.
Peace.